Hello Manchester United fans. The reason why Mathys Tel has not agreed to Tottenham transfer yet as Manchester United make their move. The race for Mathys Tel's signature is heating up with both Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United interested in signing him. The Bayern Munich attacker has become a wanted man, with several clubs in the Premier League and elsewhere keen to land him. Tel has decided to leave Bayern in this window, and the German giants are ready to let him go as well. Tottenham have verbally agreed a deal with Bayern for Tel's signature, but the forward has not given the green light to Spurs yet. Here's why. Why Mathys Tel has not agreed to join Tottenham yet. There are just a few days left in the transfer window, and both Tottenham and Manchester United need reinforcements. Tel is a key target for both clubs, but it's Spurs who have made the more concrete move. Tottenham have directly spoken to Tel's representatives and even have a deal in place with Bayern over a move to sign him on a permanent deal. Tel, however, is yet to say yes to Tottenham, and the feeling at Manchester United and Bayern is that the Frenchman is leaning towards a loan move. That's according to Sky Sports Germany journalist Florian Plettenberg, who has revealed that United have made contact with Bayern and have expressed their desire to sign Tel on loan. The Red Devils are hoping to buy some time as they need to offload one of Marcus Rashford or Alejandro Garnacho, or both, before signing Tel. Plettenberg tweeted, "Understand that Manchester United have contacted FC Bayern regarding Mathys Tel. MUFC are interested in a loan deal and hope to buy some time regarding Tel since departures are needed. Garnacho/Rashford. Man United are definitely in the race, as exclusively revealed on Tuesday. Man United and Bayern feeling is that Tel is currently leaning towards a loan move, which is why he hasn't committed to Tottenham yet. Tottenham are pushing for a decision as Tel is their desired target. Which club does Tel prefer to join out of Tottenham and Manchester United? Tel is not short of options in this window. Arsenal, Chelsea and Aston Villa are all interested in the Bayern Munich star along with Tottenham and Manchester United. However, despite all the interest, reports have claimed that Tel is keen to join Manchester United and wants to work under Ruben Amorim. The status of the club and the fact that they need a player of his quality if Rashford and Garnacho leave reportedly appeal to the Frenchman. That is bad news for Spurs, who have done everything right in their pursuit of Tel so far. Rashford transfer practically agreed with Man United as he sets deadline for deal. Man United forward Marcus Rashford has set Barcelona a deadline to do a loan deal before he entertains other options as the end of the transfer window approaches. Rashford has only appeared in one matchday squad since the Red Devils beat Victoria Plzen 2-1 on December 12th after his shock omission in the Manchester Derby a few days later. The England international insisted he was ready for a new challenge shortly after the 2-1 win over Man City, and he's been linked with a number of clubs ever since. Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, Monaco, Marseille and some Premier League sides have all been credited with interest, but Rashford seems no closer to a transfer than he did at the beginning of the month. The Man United forward now risks being frozen out permanently if he remains, with Ruben Amorim criticizing him for his performances in training after the Red Devils beat Fulham 1-0 on Sunday. Amorim left the door ajar for Rashford to remain at Man United, with the Portuguese head coach insisting that he would welcome a talent like the Man United forward if he changes. The Man United boss said, "Our team should be so much better with Rashford, but Rashford has to change. If he changes, we would more than welcome a talent like Rashford. And we need him. We need goals, we need 1-against-1, we need a threat. But in this moment, I think it's really clear we have to set some standards, that's all. We are waiting for Marcus if he wants it really, really bad. That's the only thing. You try to make it something personal, but it's not personal. It's nothing against Marcus. I just have to make the same rules for everybody. That for me is so simple, it's always the same message. We are a better team with Marcus Rashford, that is clear. He is a big talent. But until the right moment, I will not change my mind." And now reports in Spain claim that Rashford has made it clear that his priority is to wear the Barca shirt. But time is running out. The England international does not want to be left without a team or spend the rest of the season in the dugout at United. And a deal to move on loan to Barcelona is practically agreed. The Catalan giants need to get rid of some players to free up salary margin and be able to register him. And if either Ansu Fati and Pablo Torre leave before the deadline, then Rashford would have a clear path to land in Barcelona. Barcelona are working on the possibility of including a purchase option on the loan, but Rashford has already set a deadline, as he looks to get the deal moving. President Joan Laporta and sporting director Deco see a possible deal for the Man United forward as a unique opportunity, and their goal is to close an exit as soon as possible in order to bring in Rashford. Man United legend Roy Keane thinks Rashford must be ashamed of himself for not showing a decent attitude and facing a January exit from his boyhood club. Fabrizio Romano, Man United pushing to agree unbelievable 3rd January signing. Manchester United remain interested in Bayern Munich forward Mathys Tel and are still pushing for the Frenchman's arrival on loan before the transfer deadline. Fabrizio Romano has revealed. The Red Devils are close to completing deals for promising defenders Patrick Dorgu and Aiden Heaven and have now set their sights on Tel, a target for multiple Premier League clubs. According to Romano, at least 4 English clubs are currently interested in the 19-year-old, with Chelsea and Tottenham willing to sign him on a permanent deal, while Arsenal and Aston Villa have inquired about the conditions of a potential move. Bayern are open to letting Tel leave before the deadline after he expressed his desire to move on, having struggled for regular minutes under Vincent Kompany this season. Man United eyeing late Tel loan among Premier League clubs. Keane Romano, speaking on his YouTube channel, revealed that Man United are still pushing to convince Tel to join on loan, despite permanent move opportunities elsewhere. Manchester United, interested in signing Tel on loan and still pushing on player side, in case he decides to go on loan, and then Arsenal and Chelsea. Chelsea are pushing on a permanent transfer since the beginning. Tel, who joined Bayern aged 17 from Rennes in the summer of 2022, has struggled to secure regular minutes both on the left wing and its striker this season, making 14 appearances and only 4 starts in all competitions. Although naturally a left-sided forward, Tel, praised as unbelievable by Florian Plettenberg, can operate anywhere across the front line and has vast experience playing as a center-forward for Bayern. Man United are anticipating a busy end to the January transfer window, as they have yet to finalize deals for both Dorgu and Heaven. According to Romano, Dorgu will travel to Manchester on Saturday to complete his €35 million, £29 million, move to United and is now set to become Ruben Amorim's first signing at Old Trafford. United may also oversee several departures before the deadline on Monday, with the futures of Marcus Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho still uncertain. Barcelona considering 2 options to sign Marcus Rashford from Manchester United. Marcus Rashford remains in limbo ahead of Monday's transfer deadline amid interest from Barcelona in the Man United forward. Barcelona are hesitant about forcing through a loan move for Marcus Rashford this month, but would be interested in signing the Manchester United forward permanently in the summer. Sources say Deco, the Barcelona sporting director, is not overly eager to conclude a deal for Rashford before Monday's transfer deadline. Barcelona have the budget to facilitate a loan move for Rashford but would also have to sell 2 players within the next 3 days. United have held discussions with a Spanish agency regarding a potential transfer. Rashford, 27, earns £325,000 a week at United, and his salary has so far prevented him from leaving the club 6 weeks on from when he publicly outlined his desire for a new challenge. United are reluctant to pay the majority of Rashford's wages for a loan move as they feel they should not foot the bill for a player who wants to leave the club. A possible mid-season move to Barcelona is further complicated by the club's financial situation. La Liga and the Spanish Football Association deregistered the Barcelona players Dani Olmo and Pau Victor after the club could not meet the league's salary cap restrictions. The summer signings were only registered for the first half of the season. Olmo and Victor were granted permission to play by the Spanish National Sports Council, pending the final outcome of Barcelona's appeal to re-register the pair. La Liga president Javier Tebas told Marca this week, "If we believe that he, Olmo, should not be registered, we obviously believe that we have a chance that he will not be registered." United's bargaining position with Rashford was weakened last week when head coach Ruben Amorim suggested he would rather play his 63-year-old goalkeeping coach, Jorge Vital, than Rashford. Amorim softened his stance on the eve of United's Europa League win against FCSB, admitting United are a better team with Marcus Rashford, but that the forward must change if he is to play for the club again. Rashford has not played in United's past 12 matches, and he has been omitted from all but one of their matchday squads during that run. Barcelona are longtime admirers of Rashford, but he has managed a meager 15 club goals since he signed a 5-year contract with United in July 2023. Manchester United holding talks to try and sell Casemiro. Casemiro made his first Man United appearance in exactly a month against FCSB in Bucharest on Thursday night. Manchester United have engaged several agents to try and sell Casemiro before the transfer deadline. United have touched base with a number of intermediaries ahead of Monday's 11 p.m. transfer deadline to identify a possible buyer for the 32-year-old midfielder. Casemiro, 32, has 18 months left on his United contract, but he has become such a peripheral squar.